What's up, everyone? So, an NBA analyst believes Jayson Tatum is under the most pressure next season. Will he be better than he was last season and help the Boston Celtics to a championship? So, let's just break it down. So, Jayson Tatum had another great year in the NBA. Oh, this article's by Fadeaway World. Excuse my man. Jayson Tatum had another great year in the NBA in the recently concluded season as he played at an all NBA level and then the Boston Celtics to the NBA championship. He had some great moments throughout the year, especially in the last few months of the regular season. His lockdown of Kevin Durant, the first round of the playoffs, was tremendous and set the championship expectation on him. So Tatum has been in 3 Eastern Conference Finals and he made his inaugural NBA Finals appearance this season, where the Golden State Warriors easily won the title over Boston. So Jayson Tatum's performance in the finals was disappointing, as a combination of Warriors wing defenders managed to tie the former Duke star into having efficient nights. So Tim Legler of ESPN believed that Tatum is going to be under pressure now because the Celtics will have championship expectations from day one, and that Tatum can disappear in the finals again. So I'm gonna just play this. Clip so that you can just get some context on what Tim Legler just said. So in quote, yeah, let me just play it.
I think Jayson Tatum is under some pressure, and here's why. Look, I know he's young, and I know he's ascending, and I'm a huge Jayson Tatum fan, and the guy was an all-league player. He's going to get MVP votes probably because Boston is that good. I mean, a lot of people think Boston can win it all next season. They went to the finals, and they improved their team, so he's going to be in that discussion all year. But kind of like what I said about Harden, but Harden with more of a track record, certainly. Jayson Tatum did not play well in the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
He was outplayed by Golden State's best player. And for Boston to win that series, their best player needed to be the best player on the floor often enough for them to get to 4 before Golden State got to 4. And it didn't happen. So I think going into this season, certainly people think, well, okay, it's maybe a one-off. No one's writing it off that it can't happen. You're not expecting Jayson Tatum to not play well under pressure. I'm just saying this is a team expecting now to win it all, and Jayson Tatum did not play well when they got to that final stage. He's going to have to answer that. Regardless of what he does in the regular season, people are going to be waiting to see when those lights are at their absolute brightest, will he be better than he was last year and help lead Boston to a championship? So I think he's going to feel it. Maybe not in the regular season, but I think in the postseason, Jayson Tatum's going to feel some of that.
So that's what Tim Legler said. So, I mean, just to reiterate, I think Jayson Tatum is under some pressure. Legler said Jayson Tatum didn't play well in the NBA Finals. He was outplayed by the Golden State Warriors' best player in a team. This is a team expecting to win it all, and Jayson Tatum did not play well when they go to the final stage. He's gonna have to answer that regardless of what he does in the regular season. In the bright lights, people are gonna wait to see when those lights are absolutely the brightest. Will he be better than he was last year and help the Boston Celtics and lead the Boston Celtics to a championship? So that's the question. So the thing that I want to mention here clearly is this. Once a player makes the finals, the expectations just go through the roof and you're expected to win the championship. That is what LeBron James has been dealing with. Oh, this is not a LeBron James spiel or a video, but I'm just referencing when a player makes the finals, the expectation next year, in the next time they play in the postseason, is to make the finals. So this is what a guy like LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant experience a lot. And right now it started the wheel, and also Giannis especially. But Giannis, he went to the finals, he won it. But this time, in Jayson Tatum's case, he went to the finals and lost it. So the expectation for the Boston Celtics is to make it back to the finals, which is going to be a much harder path because teams are retooling all around the league. So you don't know how the surface of the league is going to look like. So majority of NBA analysts and faithfuls will come out and say they want Jayson Tatum to win the championship. That's what they expect. But when it comes down to it, when the ball's tipped up, we'll have to know then. But that's the expectation, massive expectation. So if Jayson Tatum goes and takes a nosedive and doesn't make the finals again, it's just going to end poorly for him because he's going to be grilled by the same NBA analyst saying that he was the next man up when he made the finals and lost it. So he's the next man up to make the finals and win it. When he doesn't win it, the narrative shifts and it says he's going to be they start saying he's overrated. They'll just say that he doesn't amount to winning championship DNA in him. So that's the whole thing that NBA media tries to spin it. So there may be some explanation for Tatum struggling in the finals. If you look at the path the Celtics took outside the first round series with Brooklyn Nets, the Celtics went to 7 games against the Milwaukee Bucks and Miami Heat before facing the Warriors, meaning Tatum could have gassed out the time he made the finals, at the time the finals rolled around. So this is actually an explanation because this man, for making the finals, he played 14 games. Okay, he played 18 games in the 3 rounds that he played, but he swept the Boston Celtics with the team. Then when he met the Milwaukee Bucks, they went all 7 games, and the Miami Heat they went all 7 games. So it might be a realistic chance that this team, the Celtics team, and also Jayson Tatum in there, he gassed out and he didn't have enough left in the tank to finish up the job. This is not a guy like LeBron James. LeBron James is just built different. So I don't know. I just want to say it's a learning process for the Celtics and Jayson Tatum. So just give him at least 1 or 2 years to try to figure out what happened in the finals and try to retool on it. But saying that he must win in those bright lights, you're not guaranteed because you don't know what competition, what offense the other team or what defense the other team is going to set up to curtail your performance. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm gonna just say Jayson Tatum, he just needs 1 or 2 more years to do this. He's young. He's not yet hit the 30 mark. He's still a young guy, so he can just figure it out. This can't happen again. So Jayson Tatum has to check it. 1 or 2 years, he can try to make the finals and win it. And Tatum will most likely spend his off-season working on his body to ensure that he can go deep in the postseason as he possibly can. So that's the end of the article. So as much as NBA analysts want to, say that Jayson Tatum has more pressure, he just needs to take it one day at a time. It doesn't matter. I mean, you shouldn't really put the mentality of not winning the NBA Finals, losing an NBA Finals in you, because you'll have unrealistic expectation when you set yourself up mentally for that. When anything goes sideways, you crumble and break, and you're not able to get to that level. So you should just take one season, one day at a time, and try to fix where he had a mistake with the Celtics. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. So if you guys like the video, make sure to leave your feedback down in the comments and what you think about Jayson Tatum with the Celtics, what you think about this video, what you think about this new style of presentation I'm having around, and also Fadeaway World. Check out Fadeaway World. They have the best articles. I cannot stress this as much because, man, I just love their articles. And yeah, man, I'm out. I'm gonna see you in the next upload.